Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is my weekly blushing obsessions, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lisa. This is just where I go over the stuff that I've used for the week. Sometimes I have a fail, which I do have 2 fails this week. I'm gonna do some updates on certain products that you guys were asking about. And yeah, so I pretty much just talk about my week. And how was your guys' week? Let me know in the comments down below. I am filming this on a Friday, and I wanted to put this up today, but I never got around to doing it. So this should be up on Saturday. So when you're watching this, it's Saturday. Okay, so enough talk. I'm just gonna jump right in because I really do have a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna start off with my fails first. So if you're following me on Snapchat or on Instagram, you would already know that I'm kind of disappointed in this product. And it is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush palette. And I'm really, really sad about it because I love blush. It's like my favorite thing to buy. And I really do like the Urban Decay blushes that came out last year. They're really, really nice, but I find these to be totally different than the singles. Now, Gwen Stefani is pale. She's got very light skin. She's got great skin, number one, and she's just beautiful. So I can see why she made this palette because this is what looks good on her. I have medium skin. In the summertime, I do get a lot darker, obviously. But there's only 2 colors in this palette that actually show up on my skin, and that is 2 out of 6. The packaging is beautiful, we all know that, but the only 2 shades that show up on me is these 2 pink ones right here. This color, I have to really build this color up to actually show up on me, and I really do like this color. Some people even contour with this, but these 3 shades here, there is absolutely no pigment on my skin with those colors. Like, it just does not show up no matter how much I build it up. And I don't find that they last as long on my cheeks as their other blushes do. So I'm a little bit disappointed, you guys. It's such a beautiful palette and it's not working for me. So I think if you have medium to darker skin, I would definitely pass on this. And I've heard that from a lot of other people as well too. But if you've got pale skin, light to medium, it's gonna work for you, but for me it was definitely a fail, and it's something that I'm really sad about. I have well, this is not a complete fail, but my only thing about this bronzer is the smell, and I am not one to really complain about scent, but this really, really bothered me. So it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's a gorgeous color. It looks really great on the skin. It's really super like soft and buttery. And for that, I like it, but the smell is I just cannot handle the smell. And I love the smell of coconuts, but this doesn't smell like coconuts to me. It smells more like a perfume tanning fake coconut scent. I don't know, I can't really describe it, but the smell really does bother me. And I had to wash my brush. Well, I always wash my brushes, but I noticed when I didn't wash my brush and I used a different bronzer, I could even smell it coming out of the brush. So just be aware of that. I think if you're really sensitive to smell, then definitely stay far away from these. The Physicians Formula, the Argan Wear, I can't wear those either. It's way too strong for me. So I just wanted to mention that, but it is a beautiful color, and it's a really nice bronzer if you can get past the smell. I wanted to update you guys on the Nivea Aftershave Balm that's been going around like crazy. And I will have to say, I did really like it, but I haven't used it in... I think when I first did my first impressions on it, I used it for that full week just so I can really get a feel for it. And I find that if I use too much of this, it's kind of like tacky and it just doesn't sit on my skin very well. So what I'd like to do with this is just put it in my T-zone, very, very little, and I really make sure to really blend it in. And I do find that it does smooth out my skin. My pores look a little bit blurred, but I still need to add like a pore filling primer on top to actually fill in my pores. So, but I did notice a difference in the lasting power of my makeup. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. I find that if you use too much of this, it's just too tacky and sticky, and I feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup when I do that. So I use very, very, very little, and I just throw it in my T-zone, and that's the only place where I put that. Okay, so moving on to the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I've been getting asked a lot of questions about this. So I'm thinking about doing like a review on it. If you guys are interested in that, then just let me know, but I will tell you guys my thoughts here. This is a very super light, well, I was gonna say foundation, but it's actually a tint. But to me, it's a foundation because it has a coverage like a foundation. I would say it's about a medium coverage. And this is not like completely matte. This is a very soft matte, which I don't mind. It almost leaves almost like a satin finish on my skin. I don't find it sinks into my lines or my pores, and it does last pretty well all day for me. I haven't noticed it rubbing off anywhere. This does have an SPF of 30, and I really like the feel of it because I just don't feel it on my skin. So that's what I like about it, and this will be good for me in the summertime. I ended up getting a sample of the Laura Mercier Candlelight, the Candle Glow foundation, and that was just okay for me. I didn't find it lasted as long as this, and this is good for all skin types. I think if you're a dry, normal combination, I think you will still really like this foundation. Or sorry, tint. But I really do really like this stuff. Okay, moving on to a primer because I just finished my Pixie Pore Minimizing Primer. Thank goodness, it was in my project pan. So I pulled out the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair for oily skin. Now this is supposed to like it's got pour away technology to visibly reduce shine and minimize the appearance of pores and imperfections. I wouldn't say it fills in my pores, but it definitely, it's almost comparable to the Nivea one, I want to say, but I feel like it's not as sticky, and it does control my oil. So I like to just wear this. I still have to put a pore minimizing primer on top of this because I just don't feel like it fills in my pores. It does smooth away my lines, but definitely not my pores. So that's why I have to put this on top. So I just use this on my T-zone. This is a Liz Wautier Pore Minimizing Primer. I swear by this primer because it just does everything for me. So, and I do get asked a lot about this. Liz Wautier does ship to the US. So I just want to let you guys know that because a lot of you don't know that she does ship out there. But the only thing that I don't like about this is the tube. It kind of gets everywhere. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of messy. So, but I do like it. I love the smell of it. So if you got oily skin, I think this is something you're really going to enjoy. It's a brightener. I don't know if it's supposed to brighten over time, but I don't really notice it brightening when I'm using it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But this is a organic line. It's all natural. So yeah, I believe Jane Iredale's organic. Well, I know it's a natural line. I don't know if she uses organic products. I'll have to look up on that, and maybe I'll leave it down below for you guys because I'm not 100% sure on that. But I do really like this. Okay, you know what? I should have talked about this because can we just stop for a minute and just talk about my nails? I got stopped so many times wearing this and this lip combo. By the way, I will share that with you guys in a bit. But this is the Formula X by Patrick Starr. He collaborated with Formula X and he came out with 3 colors. I just picked the pink one because I just thought it was fun and I could wear it on my toes in the summertime. The pale pink that he had, I don't really wear colors like that, and I find those to be harder to apply, and they always look streaky on me the lighter I go. So that's why I chose this, but I'm really happy I did. It's such a beautiful color, and I really like the formula. This is just, it's so shiny. It looks like I'm wearing gel. So I really like this. And yeah, so I wanted to mention this because if you guys are planning on picking up one of them, I would definitely pick this one up. He had a nice sparkle one too, but I have a lot of sparkle nail polishes and I didn't need it. I told myself I didn't need it and I didn't get it. Okay, moving on to a blush. This is by Nars. This is the blush in Impassioned. It's part of their spring collection. And I normally don't go for shades like this, but this is such a pretty soft pink and it does look really nice on the skin. I think if you have really light skin, this will look gorgeous on you. This does show up on me, by the way, so you can definitely build this color up, and it just looks so pretty on. I'm really, really enjoying it. And somebody asked me if this was worth it from the collection. And I do think this blush is worth it if you don't own anything like it. And I really don't own colors like this because, like I said, I don't really reach for them that often. But I'm really happy that I picked this one up. Youngblood. This is by Youngblood, and I've been really into their products lately. This is the Sundance Mineral Radiance. So it's a mineral line. It's got some really great ingredients in there, and this is the color Sundance. Did I say that already? And it's got it's got 4 different colors, sorry. And at first I thought, okay, this would be a nice bronzer for me, but I actually do not use this as a bronzer. I find it to be way too orange. Maybe if I used this side, it might be okay, but I never really tried that. I kind of just put my whole brush in there, swirled all the colors together, and I started buffing away, and it was just way too orange for me. But I love this as a blush. This does kick up a lot of powder, so be aware of that. That's probably because it is a mineral wear. I don't know, but this is really, really pretty, and I really want to try their powder foundation because I've heard so many great things about it, but I love the lipsticks and I like their blushes as well. So yeah, this is from Youngblood. I will leave their information down below for you guys. I'm pretty sure you can order online. If you're from Canada, London Drugs just started carrying Youngblood, and I got really excited when I first seen it. And the last things to talk about are lip products. So of course I have to mention this one. This is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Party Pink. And I have to say, I actually really do like this formula, but it does leave a white ring. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that just doesn't look good. Forget I even showed you guys that, but it does leave that ring there. And even if you wore like a lip liner, I still find that it kind of still shows through the white. So just keep that in mind. But I really do like this formula. It feels really good on the lips. It's not sticky. And it doesn't feel as dry. I find even the Kat Von D ones are drier than this formula right here. So I really like it. I think it's a fun color to wear. I'm so ready for summer. It's not even funny. People were looking at me today when I was out. They're like, they had to look twice because of the color that I'm wearing. Because here where I live, like it's still, we have snow on the ground. It's still really cold outside. So I look like I don't belong here. But this is such a fun color, and it just brightens up my day, and it just makes me feel really good. So I wanted to mention that to you guys. And the last 2 are by Joe Fresh. Now, Shoppers Drug Mart just started carrying the Joe Fresh line, which you can get at Superstore, but they carry different products at Shoppers. And these are the 2 products that they don't have at Superstore. This is the lip cream and long wear lip veil. Now I have to say, I don't know why they named them differently because I feel like the formula is the same on both of them. So just keep that in mind. I have the color Rose, and then I have the color Sweet Nectar. So let me swatch Sweet Nectar for you. I really like the formula. It's really creamy. It's in between like a lipstick and a gloss, if you know what I mean. So there is Sweet Nectar, really pretty, just kind of a soft, has a little bit of peach to it, really nice. And this is the color Rose. And I love this one. I want to get the berry one. They have a really pretty berry. I think that would be really nice for the summer. And here is Rose. Isn't that nice? These smell really good too. And I find they do last a long time on the lips, but once they start to fade, they do almost stain your lips a little bit, but in a good way. It just looks really nice, and you just throw a gloss on top, you're good to go. So I really, really, really like these, you guys. So if you're wondering about them, definitely give these a try. They have a bunch of new stuff at Shoppers Drug Mart. Like they have like a foundation stick. They have an illuminating primer that I really want to try because it reminds me so much of the Becca backlight primer. So I really want to try one of those, and it's like half the price. It's around $16, and it's a big bottle. So a lot of new stuff at Shoppers Drug Mart that I don't think you'll see at Superstore. So anyways, that is it. That is everything that I had to share in my weekly blushing obsessions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you are not subscribed, I really hope that you guys do. I would love to have you guys here and just to be part of the family. I think we have fun here, right? I don't know. So yes, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and if you guys have any video requests, please let me know in the comments down below. I started off a list. I'm getting some requests here and there, so I want to make sure I film those for you guys because I want to put out what you guys want to see. So just let me know in the comments down below if you have any other questions. I'm happy to answer them. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.